Trump or his team, someone shared this video on Truth Social last night.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America?
Okay, if you zoom in, you can see they slipped in the words, a unified Reich.
Grandpa concentration camps is giving away the game. I want to go ahead and play this 30-second video again, and then I'll show you where they actually had this. Now, this has been taken down since, and he's blaming it on a staffer.
Of course.
We'll go through that, but let's watch the video again.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America? The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway.
Make it white again, Cliff. That's what I hear.
Well, I mean, to me, what I see is the honest, like, it's almost like they went for a fascist aesthetic in there. Like, it has the look
It feels
of posters,
Nazi, doesn't it?
Oh
It
my God,
feels.
it has the feel. You ever see the movie like Starship Troopers where they try to give you that Nazistic feel, the aesthetic of the whole thing?
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
They give you that feel in this purposely. They're borrowing from the colors, from the language they use. Like, you should get some expert like Ruth Ben. Right. You should get some expert like Ruth Ben-Ghiat or someone on here, an expert in fascism, because I'm sure they would tell you the exact same thing. I think she could look at that ad and take apart not just what I'm saying, the general aesthetic, but the specific aspects of it that are just completely playing on the sort of feeling of fascism. And I'll say this, like, the unified Reich, it's the classic, old thing where, where you're in court and you're a juror and you're like, that motherfucker committed the crime. And they're like, I object.
And why does Ted not possess a male appendage? Is it a freak of genetics?
No, asshole. He ain't got a dick because he's a f***ing toy. What's your excuse?
Oh, take a burn.
Yeah, how's your tongue tasting your own ass, Poindexter?
Yeah, what? Order.
Okay, I take it back. You know what I mean? But you can't take back stuff that you've said, right?
Right. Well,
I mean, they push this out there. They purposely put this out there, and then, oops, there's a staffer, and they take it back. But everybody who is a fascist knows what that meant and knows that was meant to be there and gets the wink wink of the whole thing, and that's what they're doing.
Well, here is a good picture of what was in the video. It says, what's next for America on that slide. And right here it says, the creation of a unified Reich. Now, apparently the person who put this video together is, in fact, a Nazi. But more than that,
Shocker, considering there's so few of them who surround Trump.
Right. Oh, boy. But not only that, it feels like there's a coordinated effort to shake the finger at American Jews. I'm just going to say that that's what's happening. And the reason why is because literally Donald Trump is shaking his finger at American Jews. Take a listen to this.
And Jewish people that go for Biden and the Democrats, they should have their head examined. Thank you very much.
They should have their heads examined. Thank you very much. Now, I the way that I see this going, because in Nazi Germany, there was a lot of Jewish folks that did have their heads examined by the Nazis. It didn't go so well. There was like this thing.
Generally, if you're Jewish and a Nazi was doing anything to your head, it was not good.
Right.
I think we could state that for the record.
So I think Trump is sending a thin-veiled threat here because, as you know, I think it's almost 70%, 60 or 70%, somewhere in that range in 2020 that American Jews voted for Biden.
Overall,
Jews
as a group,
it's not even close. Not even close.
We are usually between 70 and 80% Democratic. It wavers.
I wonder what it could be, Cliff. I wonder what it could be.
I don't know. It's maybe something to do with history. I have no idea.
Or that the other guy's like, hey, we want to have a Reich. And they're like, well, the last time we had a Reich, I think that was the,
Listen, his closing ad, but I mean, even before him, Jews were Democrats overall. For a variety of reasons. Jewish culture, stresses caring about those less fortunate. Abortion is actually considered to be a good in Reform Judaism if it helps. Certainly, they viewed it as helping the mother emotionally and physically if she cannot handle having a baby, things of that nature. But they, you know, and there always were some of these types of characters floating around, right? Every single one of them. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Pat Buchanan's been a major character in the Republican Party, and if he's not dead yet, which I have no idea, but like for 30 years, I mean, he was Naziing his way around. So even when they had more moderate-esque Republicans who they put out front, these guys were always attached to the side of the party, and we're not stupid. We get it. But now the stuff's in your face. What I'm saying is he finished the 2016 election where he literally put out an ad attacking globalists. And every single person he showed while he was attacking globalists were Jewish.